Are we live?
We live week
B,
44.
where are you at? Cause your Wi-Fi terrible. You real
Hey,
pixelated today, brother.
every time the Wi-Fi is terrible, y'all know exactly where I'm at.
At home. You in Detroit or Flint? You
Yeah,
in Flint?
I'm in Flint. Boy, I be feeling homeless when I get here. I be having to hop around for the Wi-Fi.
Ooh. Yeah, man, y'all ain't thought about getting y'all mom a better modem or something?
Boy, as long as she can stream whatever she watching on TV, she is not concerned with it.
Yeah, but it gets to a point. You get to having all these devices in the crib. You gotta have some decent internet. You
Exactly. Next week when we record, I'm gonna be in Vegas that day, so
got
it will be a lot better.
Expensive Wi-Fi then, huh?
Yeah,
that's a
exactly.
Wi-Fi.
We'll get the luxury Wi-Fi. The,
5G.
yeah, the Wi-Fi I'm paying for. We'll get that there.
We're gonna get the what is it? The Google, what is it called? The shit they laying in the ground.
Oh, that man, what do they call that shit?
I don't
It's
know. I
not
forgot.
Google Wire. It's some shit. I don't know.
Something like that. Fancy. But anyway, how was y'all weekend? What y'all do? We got some stories. What's going on?
Shit.
I got a story, but I'll
Oh
wait.
yeah, we went axe throwing for
Yeah,
Big
me and
Birthday.
B,
I
yeah,
saw that. How was that? I want to go.
that shit was fun. That shit was
Why it
funny as
sound like
hell.
you far away? It sound
It
Oh,
do. It sound like you got a little I don't know. It's a little
like you talking in
echo or
echo. Is that better?
one more time.
a little bit.
Yo, yo, yo. Is that
No,
better?
no. Sound like you talking in the toilet paper roll.
The fuck?
Toilet paper.
I
Everything plugged up. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean you good either
mean,
way.
we can hear you. It just sounds
Yeah, I
very
mean
far away.
Let me see. Is
I
that
had to
better?
scream today.
yeah, it did sound a little better. I think.
Okay. I think my all my functions on here good. But yeah, me and Big kicked it
Oh, it
Saturday.
sounds when you getting closer.
Okay. But me and B we kicked it Saturday since I was home in Michigan for my wife's family reunion. I just had something for my birthday while I was there. Uh, shit, we went to this spot named Crispelli, this pizza spot. Well, it's Italian food, but mainly they think it's pizza. So we went there, and then we went to Detroit Axe down in
Uh,
Ferndale. So
Hmm.
that was our first time doing it. I know that shit was fun as hell. I know I enjoyed myself. But you gotta do that shit though, Des.
I'm gonna try it. We got a couple axe throwing places around the city. There's one downtown that I be seeing it, but I ain't gone yet. You know what else I want to do? I want to go to a what are they called? Like a rec room.
Oh, I know what you're talking about when you can go in there and destroy shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got one of those. I think here, I think like in Kennesaw or something.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
Ooh, my nose
like
is.
I legit thought about doing that during the time like leading up to the wedding last year because it was just like I felt like I just wanted to punch somebody. Like that's how bad it was.
yeah,
Nigga. Like
man, it's a good stress reliever apparently.
yeah,
Jeez.
I know. I mean, throwing that axe was some good stress reliever though. Like
You know, I'm always kind of concerned though because drinking and axes and there I
Hey,
know
this
somebody
is
who said that they went and was like they was with some guy, he had like a bald head and he went like this and it got like it caught him on the back of the head and he
wow.
was so drunk he didn't realize it. He just
oh,
like they just saw blood on the back of his head, like he
ooh.
didn't even realize that it kind of clipped him on the way up. I said,
Yeah,
mm.
so I know that was my concern. Is it better now? I switched over to hotspot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you good.
Okay. but yeah, so that was my concern going into it. I'm like, hey, you drinking and then you throwing the axe. I ain't never threw axes before, but I mean, I was worried about that. But it's a cool concept. They was I don't know how they is at like the rest of the places, but the chick that we had seemed to be pretty concerned in terms of safety.
Yeah.
Uh, she seemed to be pretty on top of it. So she did say she used to work at another axe throwing place, and she quit there because they weren't like as concerned with like safety.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, she was legit on it though. Like, it's a spot they got called kill zone, so they both have you up there at the same time. So when you're going through the practice, you got to do it one at a time. So whoever hits it first, you have to wait for them to go get the axe. Then it's a certain way you got to take the axe out the wood so you won't get any splinters. So when that person comes up, then you're able to throw yours. Yeah, I mean, it's a whole little spot to where you can't cross the line with alcohol. Like she was on it the other night. Like I had to like really appreciate that because I mean, shit, for the majority of it was our first time doing it, and then there was a few people that was really inebriated that evening. So it was only right. Yeah, B, it was a few motherfuckers in there like, oh, was out of it, like, all right, had to forewarn, like, not even forewarn, like, really, like, hey, man, you got to excuse what's going on here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But other than that, man, it was a cool night,
Yeah, she was on top of like the technique because I know you just said Destiny, like somebody put it on the back of their head, but she was very like intentional with like, hey, this is how you hold it, and this is how you throw it. Don't do this, or you about to knock your teeth out, or this is what's gonna happen if you do this. So I don't know how they are at the rest of the places, but she seemed to be pretty on top of it.
Good. Gives me a little more.
Yeah. No, it was a cool, different experience, especially like actually I feel like it I mean the drinks kind of add to the experience, but it's like you don't want to go overboard with it, but it's a good addition to it, like kind of make it a little bit funner. It's just a thing like, okay, don't go overboard now.
Right.
Like, yeah, but it definitely add to the experience. Cool thing, especially like if you're on a date night or anything like that. It's a cool thing.
Gotcha. Well, I had a cool weekend. The weekend didn't start off, the greatest, but
All right, let's hear it.
Oh, these fucking crackheads around here broke into my car and stole my gun.
God damn!
You got the crackhead story this week.
So
they broke in and they just stole just the gun.
They stole my gun out my middle console. So it's a lot of things that went into the that being able to happen. I usually it's a habit of mine to get out of the car and push the button. Like as I open the door, I always just push it. But this particular day I had gone shopping and I bought like 2 jugs of juice and I picked them up as I was getting out of the car. So I didn't have any free hands. So I wasn't able to lock the door. And my key fob been half-ass working and I've been calling the damn car dealership for weeks, leaving voicemails, trying to get a new one. They fucking ain't been calling me.
Wait. What happened with the key fob?
My key fob half-ass works. So sometimes I push the button and the door locks, sometimes it don't. And I've been calling them. I've left like 3 voicemails already for them because I have a warranty so I can get a new key fob. And these niggas ain't called me back. I literally went up there yesterday just for them to be like, oh, well, we got the parts, but we don't know if your warranty will cover it.
Y'all can look the shit up on the fucking computer. I'm sorry.
Exactly. So they're like, well, we don't know if your warranty will cover us programming it. It's like $65.
What?
So I gave them my paperwork, my warranty or whatever. And the dude in service is like, okay, well, I'll call them at like after 11. At this point, it was like 10. He's like, I'll call them after 11 and see if they'll pay for the key programming. I went outside and called them and they answered immediately and told me, yes, we cover the programming. So this nigga still ain't called me back. So now I'm gonna have to fucking go all the way to hell back. I'm not going back up there. I'm call their ass tomorrow and speak to a manager because I'm not about to keep playing with y'all. Gas too damn high.
Yeah.
Fucking program the damn key and quit playing with me. Because if I drive all the way up there and y'all can't do my key immediately and I have to drive home, I'm really gonna be shitty. So
why couldn't he do that all in that sitting as he was sitting there talking?
Exactly. Why you couldn't just stupid?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure there's a phone right there in front of him.
Why can't you just call right now?
Yeah, and then knowing it's the dealership, I'm pretty sure they got a direct phone number that they can get straight to somebody instead of you having to push this button and try to get to this person.
Ignorant as hell. So they're on my shit list. But all that to say, yeah, the one day that my door isn't locked, a motherfucker came and got my gun. And I usually bring my gun in the house. But just that one day that I forgot it in my car, and I went to get in my car Friday morning to go get my nails done, and a couple of things that were in my middle console were on my seat. And as soon as I seen that shit, I said, God damn it. Because the doors were closed, like it wasn't nothing broken. They just opened the door and took the shit. Went on about their business. So had to make a police report. I just got that damn gun in December.
Yeah, I remember we was talking about it. You got to
So all that to say, the House bill timeline has been moved up. Fuck this shit. I'm getting the hell out of here December. Cause goddamn it. Strike 2.
Yeah.
I'm not giving these niggas a strike 3.
Yeah, you've
Strike
been
3
having
would be them niggas kicking my damn door down and shoot me with my own fucking gun.
Yeah.
I don't got time.
Yeah, you've been having a lot of things happening.
Raggedy shit over here. My neighbor that lives behind me, I don't know, he dealing with some crazy ass girl, and 2 days in a row this week. So what's today? Tuesday? So Sunday and Monday. Sunday was the first day. I'm in my kitchen minding my business, and I hear somebody like laying on their horn. So at first I thought like somebody's alarm was going off because it's a parking lot next door too, because it's an apartment building right there. I'm thinking somebody's alarm going off or, somebody just being obnoxious with the horn, whatever. No, like somebody's like laying on their horn for like 10 minutes straight. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I open my back door. This girl, so there's an alley between my house and the houses that are on the street behind me. She's literally like in front of my backyard, but she's like between my house and the house across the street. And I guess she dealing with the nigga that live in that house, and she's like driving down the street, just laying on her horn. She drives down the alley to the main street, comes back around. She stops in front of his house. She cussing him out. She done got out the car. She going crazy. He just standing at the end of his driveway, just looking at her like, you are really crazy. He's literally just standing there. So she going off for a good 20 minutes. Then she leaves. Then Monday comes. I hear that goddamn horn. You punk motherfucker, you broke ass bitch. Da, da, da. She's sitting in the car. He trying to leave. He trying to back out of his driveway. She done came and parked in front. I ain't moving it. You ain't moving either. She just sitting in the car with the window down, just screaming and hollering, laying on this fucking horn, and he just sitting there. He just sitting there like, God damn it.
He can't even call the police because the police, I don't know about y'all, but back in Michigan, they picking and choosing what they come out to because of gas prices.
Right. No, he didn't. I don't think he called the police. She eventually left, but he just stood there smoking his little cigarette, looking at her like, man, you are really nuts.
I'd have called the authorities. I ain't got no time. I'm not going to stand
call the authorities.
Call the authorities, man. Call them. I have someone out here that's just being a whole nuisance to my home and my neighbors.
God.
This is the second time today. I need you guys to come out. I feel like I am in harm. Yes, I'm calling.
Man, by the time they would have brought their ass out here, listen, she would have
Yep.
been burned that house down. Shit. I don't know. But Ghetto Chronicles, that's why I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here because I don't have time.
Yeah, I mean, shit. What the first one was the old motherfuckers in the apartment behind you that was going crazy.
Yeah, coming through the window.
Coming through the window. Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, you know, it's crazy because you try to give the hood a chance.
You try. I tried. I gave it a college try. I did.
Yeah.
But fuck this house. Okay.
You try to give it a chance, but it's just like
I'm going where the whites are. I'm going
Yeah.
east. Okay.
Yeah, some inner city living is cool, but man, some shit just ain't that's why I be on the fence, right, with gentrification. Cause I be like, in some instances, like it's kind of necessary, right, to get this back up to, you know what I'm saying, a livable place where people want to actually, you know what I'm saying, live at, and the community can actually thrive. But on the flip side of that is like kicking, you know, people out that's been there for forever. But I do understand some cases why it's necessary. Like, so I be battling with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, there's that. We can move on to national fuckery if we would like and get off the local fuckery.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So did you guys get a chance to check out Carisha Please?
I did watch it.
How did you like it?
I did. I be he like, I ain't watched that shit. But
what is it? That's what I'm trying to figure
Young
out.
Miami's new show,
Oh,
Revolt.
yeah, she had
The interview with Diddy.
She had Diddy on there as the first guest.
Yeah, I've seen clips of it.
Yeah, so that's why I watched it, because, you know, it's Diddy. So I watched it because I have never seen him do anything of the sort. So I wanted to see, you know, what it was about. However, right, here's my review. I think it's good for her to have a podcast, right? Because I feel like there's a demographic out there that's entertained by her, right? So I feel like she has an audience for sure. I feel like what Diddy is doing is he's making her like kind of I ain't gonna say not clean it up, because she's still her, right? But it's like putting it in a format by putting it on Revolt and stuff like that, to making her like, you know, just put it in a format. And as far as this particular episode, it seems like they have fun together to me. Like, it seemed like Diddy having fun. Diddy said, "Hey, I'm still single." She talking about we go together real bad and all of that. But Diddy talking about
Look at B face.
yeah. Diddy talking about he's single, but it seems like they have fun together. Like, I can genuinely tell. You know what's the good part about it is because a lot of people look at like city girls, for instance, how they always, you know, of course it's like woman empowerment or whatever, but it's always like fuck niggas, fuck niggas, fuck niggas is what, you know, a lot of people translate that as. But watching this, you could tell like she got a soft spot like for him, or whatever the case is, or whatever it is that they do. So you can see kind of a little bit of different side of her a little bit. And yeah, man, I think it's actually good for her, because it's like we said on previous episodes, or whatever episode that was, yeah, I don't know how long you can be city girls.
Yeah.
So you gotta start selling something else. So personality, people attracted to it, people people like it or whatever. So I feel like they just capitalizing on it and taking it to the next level, or trying to take it to the next level. And did he know what he doing? And they using each other. So whatever.
I agree. I loved it. That's become a new fave just because.
Yeah, she said she want to have TD Jakes on the show now. Now, now that right there will get pretty interesting.
Oh yeah,
Screaming.
that would be
Yeah.
interesting.
Uh,
I mean, that would be interesting to see how she would go about interviewing him when the shit might just turn around and he'll be interviewing her. Fuck around and might start counseling her ass.
she be done got saved like Black China.
Yeah, so I do. She said, did she say Diddy took her or take her to church or pray for her or something spiritual
like
or
that.
whatever?
Yeah.
So I feel like Diddy doing a number on her. Like I feel like you're seeing a little bit of different side of her a little bit, and you can tell she really she like Diddy. So I'm here for it.
Talk too. So like, she's always been the one that be out there like talking and stuff, because she always be on Instagram Live, her and Santana.
Yeah.
And people like love watching their lives together. It's hilarious. It really is.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like it made sense that okay, now you give her a show on Revolt, and it's kind of like formatted to like now you get to do like a real show, and I mean it makes sense for Revolt business wise. Like if it's this many people tuning in today, like Instagram Live, why not give her whatever?
Right. This Deshaun Watson shit. I don't know what the fuck. First of all, did you see that damn comment he left on Diddy's post? He said, "Oh, this nigga trying to go to jail."
Yeah, educate me because I'm lost.
So Diddy put a post up. He was getting like a massage, but it was like two massage therapists on him at the same time. Deshaun Watson ass gonna leave the eyes under the picture. Sir,
long time,
you
sir.
don't need to be on social media at all. What are you doing?
That's the wrong thing to be putting up under. You didn't leave anything along with a massage, nigga.
Right, exactly.
Even if it's about some massage oil ad come up and you put eyes under the, you leave that shit alone.
Stupid.
Right now,
recently. This was like last week too. So, 24 massage therapists have come out with claims against him of sexual misconduct.
Wow.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah. He did a press conference today.
He did.
Yeah, and, he can only answer so much. He was basically just talking in circles.
Hey, what he get? What was the accusations?
He basically sexual assaulted them, correct? In a sense
that he sexual misconduct, like he was being inappropriate during their sessions and asking do they want to put his dick in their mouth and asking him to talking about one girl said he asked her to put her fingers in his butt and just
assault
shit.
Just hey, I ain't gonna lie.
All of the things that would send your ass to jail. He did.
I know a person that does massages, a man, right? And he was telling me about like how certain clients, that's just what they expect out of the massage therapist or whatever. And so just a brief story, he was telling me about it's a lady who clearly like got her body done or whatever the case is, and then she have a older man or whatever, and so he just like to watch her getting massages because he get off on that. But eventually that turned into like, I want you to actually like have sex with her while I watch. You know what I'm saying, type of thing, the older dude or whatever. So he was just telling me like, hey, this is real. This is how like a lot of people be wanting you know what I'm saying, the therapist to really like,
some other shit.
yeah, they
My
really
thing is
want,
this though. Go buy an escort.
yeah,
Go
literally.
buy an escort, and then you can have them. Hey, I want you to act like you a massage therapist. You know, you do your little role playing thing.
Little
Like,
role play.
yeah, you put these people in strange predicaments. They thinking they coming to give you a massage, and you come up on some old freaky ass shit, putting
Hey,
fingers
but
in them, all that. Like, come on, man.
I will say this: he did tell me like a lot of it is disguised too, because there are like therapists that are out there, like that's what they do, like that's what they known for.
Mm,
So with that, it's like fucking up the game because then it's like everybody, you know, everybody might not be on that. I hope.
yeah.
And then when somebody come legit trying to give you a massage or whatever, then you thinking they on the same thing.
Right. You know, you coming to give a hot stone massage, they want hot penis. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. I don't get it. I know people got they things that they're into, you know, but I just feel like, you know, like you said, B, everybody ain't in that bad. So
Yeah, like
But it's giving me Bill Cosby vibes, because the story that I read from one of the accusers is that he was inappropriate with her 3 times in a row. So the first time he said some shit, she kind of was like, you're doing a lot, you're doing too much. And then the second time, like, he was just like super outright blatant with it. And then there was like a third time where like he exposed himself or whatever the case was. Like, it just progressively got worse. Why are you continuing to take him as a fucking client? If he already showed you what the fuck he's on the first time and the second time, you let this nigga get a third damn time, girl.
yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
she clowning.
like
You
what?
know.
And she claimed that, I guess she told whoever like not to book her with him anymore, and I guess they did. Nigga, I would open that door and seen his ass and walk the fuck out.
Yeah.
And that's that on that. So people gotta advocate for themselves, or you just, I mean, at the end of the day, when you in these positions, you gotta advocate for yourself.
This
You
is
have to.
true. Yeah, and it's crazy. Like
Anybody else gonna
this
do it
stuff,
for you, clearly.
this stuff happens in all different areas, you know, all areas of professionalism. Like people just be letting people just
Yeah,
say
like,
shit to them, and they walk around just feeling uncomfortable, and they just take it. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's no way you should just speak the fuck up.
Right.
You
hey,
know
you
what
know
I'm
what
saying?
I was thinking about? Or I just seen the other day, people was talking about how people work in GM or whatever in the factory, and
Mm-hmm.
talking about work wives and work husbands or whatever the case is. And I started to comment, and I'm like, hey, if you work in a GM plant and you in a relationship with somebody that work in a GM plant, it's like I don't know, it's a high rate though. But
It's a whole nother world
yeah,
in
you can
that
damn
plant,
near
bro.
you can damn near about guarantee they got somebody else in the plant
Yeah. Yeah,
as
it's
a
like,
work wife or as a work husband. Like that's just what they do in there.
yeah, like man, you sit around and you talk to them old heads long enough, now you hear about, you know, men having one family on one side of town and then another family on the other side, and they ain't known nothing about each other for years and years. Until damn near it's time for this man to die. You know what I'm saying? Like you hear about this crazy shit, so you right, be like,
Yeah, I didn't heard all types of stories. I didn't heard about them on lunch breaks
yeah,
and all types of stuff. And it's like, you know, them people going home like ain't nothing happened. They
yeah,
didn't got it in on their lunch break.
getting caught on their lunch break. You know what I'm saying? Like shit is wild. It is wild, man. So um like I said, man, you know, just people just need to speak up. You know what I'm saying? Like say something. Even if no one, if that person that you're talking to don't believe you, you tell somebody else and just someone to be like, yo, let's look into this. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Because this everybody ain't crying wolf at all. You know?
Speaking of crazy, Brittany Griner is still in jail in Russia, and they have now added 18 days to her sentence. What
On
the?
top, what was the sentence?
I, I don't know when she was supposed to get out, but whenever she was supposed to get out, it's 18 more days onto that. So I think she was supposed to get out like soon, and now they're saying she's going to be in there at least until the 2nd of July. So I think she was supposed to get out like the end of the month, and now they done added 18 days at the request of the investigation. What the fuck does that even mean?
Putin.
So,
Putin.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I heard that they were like possibly going to do some kind of trade some Russian
Like a
murderer or
drug
some shit.
smuggler or something like that. The gun or drug smuggler, one of the two.
Yeah, wild shit. Like, how the fuck did we get here? I just never thought I'd see the day. Brittany Griner, out of all fucking people, like, what?
Yeah, like I don't know, man. Just let the woman come home. Like,
Right.
yeah,
Politics, motherfucker, man.
but I think it's bigger than just like her, right? It's the problem that they have like with the US, correct?
Yeah.
So it's
Our involvement in Ukraine, you know, basically, Russia's damn near just in no man's land to an extent. You know what I'm saying? In regards to just what's been going on with them trying to take Ukraine down. And that's what the United Nations shit. I don't fuck me up, but that's being led by the U.S. So yeah, so it's all messed up right now. Like it's messed up that she hasn't gotten out yet, but I don't see no ending goal with this unless Russia got the U.S. by their balls and they're gonna have to give up somebody or somebody's to get her back here.
Jesus.
Let's give up Biden for these gas prices.
It ain't Biden, man.
Let's give him up personally.
I'm gonna throw this at you. I was watching the news the other day, and a report came out that this gas hike was supposed to happen while we were doing the pandemic. Like this was supposed to happen, and the only reason why it didn't happen was because Trump told the Saudis, "If y'all don't put this shit down, everything that we're doing for y'all now, we're going to stop it. Everything." So
Okay,
this was supposed to happen.
You saying Trump saved us a little bit?
No, Trump was extorting these motherfuckers. That's what he was. That's what he was doing.
But it helped the gas prices.
Yeah, but
well, it prolonged it, I guess.
Yeah, it prolonged it. Yeah, so it's like, well, everybody's like trying to blame this on Biden. Like, we got to look at, we ain't the only motherfuckers that's got high gas prices. The entire world is going through this at this very moment, And another thing is Trump stopped them to pumping oil during that time. So this is the lowest we've ever had gas, I think, since the 1990s. Like us having our own supply if things was to happen. So yeah, man, it's a lot to it. It's easy to put it on Biden. I mean, I ain't agreeing with everything with Biden either, but so it's like all this shit that's going on in this world right now is all having an after effect. Shit, it's about to be a tampon shortage. Y'all seen that?
It's as short as a fucking everything. I went to 3 stores today looking for goddamn frozen broccoli. What the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, you better grab that fresh broccoli and get to chopping it up.
Man, listen, that's next on the list. Speaking of on the list, did y'all watch the Black China boxing match?
I did not, but I did see something. Did she get knocked out or
It
not?
was a draw.
Yeah, she was upset about the draw.
It was a damn draw. But I will say, like, she was out there, like, trying to be an actual, like, serious boxer. Like, she had her hands up. She was actually trying to box. The other girl was just, like, slapping her and shit, like a street fight.
Like, she was good out there trying to start a professional career.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
But she probably had the most pressure, though. out of, you know what I'm saying, anybody, and everybody looking at her like, hey, you better, like, they're already looking at you like you done for doing this anyway.
Shit, was
Um,
that the headliner?
Huh?
They was the headliner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another celebrity boxing match coming up, but I forgot. It's some niggas. I don't remember who it is though. But it's
Zeno.
who?
Zeno.
Benzino. Nah, it was somebody else. It's a new one. I had to find it. Oh yeah, Blueface and who? Swaggy P and Blueface.
Ain't neither one of these niggas doing anything. And this is what they chose to do.
I am fucking screaming. Oh God. This is how Wack 100 paid Blueface bills. Cause goddamn.
Yeah, Swaggy P and Blueface. I'm trying to even process.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know what that.
Oh, didn't I just say last week I'm sick of them? I'm sick of his ass. Krishan is on Bad Girls Club, and this nigga out here doing celebrity boxing matches. He got a new baby mama. Apparently, I think it's one of the girls that live in that house, but she pregnant, and Krishan mad. And girl, go sit down somewhere. Just go have a seat. But anywho, speaking of being mad, this Kevin Gates shit is wild. He out here, he got a new little, I don't know, whatever, chick from Love and Hip Hop. He's gallivanting around town.
Yeah.
And the stories around how him and Dreka, I don't know what to believe. I don't know, but I've heard.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's confusing. I don't know.
I've heard a lot of different things. I've heard that Dreka cheated on him with the trainer woman, the older trainer lady. I heard that Dreka got pregnant. I heard that she cheated him out of money.
Yeah, I did hear that she stole from him or something.
How do you still? I don't understand. Like, we married. It's the joint account. What am? Huh? But I don't know. But anywho, it's wild how he's. I don't know. Something didn't happen because this nigga is out here and these little braids to the side. He's out here wilding, and that song was crazy.
Yeah,
very disrespectful.
Weird. Very disrespectful and weird. Definitely wasn't the best way to be able to garner someone's attention in regards to getting a buzz, you know. So shit, I mean, to be honest, Kevin Gates never done nothing for me. It seemed like he was all over the place. And shit. Right now, we really don't know what type of bag he's gonna come out of every time he's on social media or something. So I don't know. All in all, they got kids together, so hopefully this mess kind of dies down for the sake of them. But seem like this shit won't be no time soon because every time you look up, he's saying some out the way shit. Because we still ain't heard nothing from her. She stayed out the way, whatever the hell she
said. She I still see a little statement from her.
Oh, what she saying?
She talked in circles for a whole minute or so. It was basically like literally I can sum the video up in one sentence. It was just basically like sometimes you just outgrow people and sometimes people ain't serving you. I mean, just adding value to you no more.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the end of it. However, she repeated that shit like several different ways, and I'm like, you just keep repeating the same thing in circles. So
yeah, when a motherfucker do that, normally it's some more shit they want to say, they just can't say it.
Yeah, it's just like, I mean, she really could have like done without that video unless she was just going, go in on something else. But I mean, everybody pretty much know that. Like, okay, we get it. But yeah, it's gonna be. I don't know, man. This situation is confusing. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I also seen somewhere that they were saying that they had an open relationship or something.
Yeah, there's all type of stuff. I seen it was one post. I forgot what I saw on IG is that they was like he's into threesomes, and instead of
Yeah.
doing the regular threesome, he prefers another stick alongside him.
Oh man.
I don't know how true that could be. It's like I said, like we said, it's so much shit floating around. You
I'ma
know,
say this. Nigga, I'm never preferring no another another stick beside me. Like no, nigga, I don't even want to see no other nigga naked when we going back and forth. Like no, nigga, no, not at all. Like not at all. Like I will not get the slightest bit turn on from that, especially like in his case, you with my wife. Like no, nigga, what is this?
you
No.
got Larry next to you just going to town and shit.
Larry.
On your hey, on your wife though.
Yeah,
Like this ain't even a random. It's on your wife. Like
Larry knocking that shit down and shit.
I don't like you. Oh God.
Dog, but no, all jokes aside, I just hope whatever happens with this whole situation, just for the sake of the kids, man, it just kind of goes away. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Just lately, man, there's just been a lot of shit going on, man, and I just be thinking about the babies, man, and a lot of this shit these kids shouldn't have to go through or even experience, you know. So
Man. Speaking of marriages, Kim Kardashian out here like she telling it all about how she really just wanted when her and Pete first met. She just wanted to fuck him, and then she said that I don't know if it was their first date or if it was just a date that they went on, but he was like he wanted to take her to get ice cream or some shit, and she was like that made her horny. I'm like, girl.
but this is the thing, though. I can see that because you got Kanye.
Right.
Oh, we just take you to Paris in the middle of this park that's just empty, and we got fireworks and all that shit, all this big elaborate ass shit, and then you got this white boy like, let me go on and take you to go get 2 scoops of butter pecans. She warm in a motherfucker. Ice cream, shit, yeah.
He probably ain't been getting no ice cream in forever.
Yeah, I ain't had ice cream
like outside. Yeah,
probably went to a little local spot and shit, hand dip, you know. They sitting there, he's sitting there cracking jokes, and she's sitting there licking ice. It's that simple shit.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
So I can believe it. She done got warm and hot and ready off 2 scoops of butter pecan. Shit.
She's also currently getting dragged right now because.
Is it about that dress?
She returned that dress in fucking shambles, apparently.
Wait, what happened?
That Marilyn Monroe dress she wore to the Met. I want to say she wore it to the Met.
Yeah.
Yeah, she returned it. They like Marilyn Monroe collection or whatever. They done put a picture up of the before and after of how she returned it. It's jewels and shit falling, hanging all on by a thread. It's damn near zipper busting all out the seams.
It look like some old pantyhose.
They are upset. Okay, they was like, "Look how she returned this."
Yeah, I seen that. I was like, "Damn, it's not. It don't even look like a dress. It's like some old pantyhose."
Listen, that motherfucker got all kind of like rips around the zipper. Seams is busted. The little jewels hanging on by a thread. Some of them is missing. All kind of shit. So yeah, you. I guess. I mean, she's Kim K. What are they gonna do?
Nothing. They can give it back to her. She can put it in that big ass building facility. She got all the rest of her clothes at.
Right. Exactly. The Martin reunion is coming. Y'all excited to see that?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
You know,
when the last time Martin been funny to y'all?
Ooh.
Run Tell That was funny as hell.
Shit, life.
Like, yeah.
I guess, yeah, man. It's just like I don't know, man.
Uh,
Like it seemed like to be a good comedian, you gotta stay a certain amount of childish for a minute,
yeah,
like because these things be getting mature and just mature and not funny. Because it'd be like, okay, bro, like we get you, you know what I'm saying? You growing up or you going through changes, but hey, man, to tell some good comedy, we need a little bit of immaturity.
yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know. I mean, like I said, he ain't been funny to me in a long damn time. I mean, even with the Bad Boys, I mean, it was cool, but him just doing what we known him to do when we was kids, doing his peak. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, what happened to that guy? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
Yeah,
not saying it
exactly.
gotta be just raw and raunchy like it once was, but it just seemed like it's just that edge ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't there at
Exactly.
all.
And that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I'm not excited about it because the Martin we love, you know what I'm saying, from the show or that was a part of the show, like that ain't there no more. So
Right.
I don't know what this gonna be or I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be the same thing and not to say that it should be the same thing. I just don't know if it's going to be as funny as it once was.
Yeah. And then, Tommy won't be there. So that's gonna be hard. You know what I'm saying? Not seeing him there. Um, and then just probably, I'm pretty sure they're gonna talk about his passing and everything. So I don't know. I mean, I guess it'll be cool. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have Bro Man from the Fifth Flow. Hopefully, they have Hustle Man come through. Their old Tracy Morgan. So it's on the flip side of things. It's a lot of great memories we got from that show, and hopefully they'll be able to touch on a lot of them and what they was
Now,
thinking because. If you remember some of those shows, they sometimes they couldn't keep their shit together. I
yeah,
was watching
exactly.
the clip with Dragonfly Jones. And now he came to teach Gina them self defense, and he owed my man the money for the phone bill. And how you
Yeah.
just flipping that nigga over, man, and you see Cole them in the back trying so hard to hold it in, and that's just what made that show so great. Like even that shit was, even though they knew the shit was scripted, just the improv and even had them coming out of character sometimes.
Yeah, I'm just
See, um, this is really lame of her. I don't know. I haven't watched Basketball Wives in a while, but I apparently Drew Sidora was on Basketball Wives recently, talking about her and LeBron James used to talk.
Oh, you talking on Housewives of Atlanta?
Housewives of Atlanta. There
That
you go.
bullshit.
I'm like, girl. She was like, yeah. This the king of the NBA. He sent me a drink and we started talking and he used to listen to my music before every game. Girl, ain't nobody listen to motherfucking Drew Zador.
No.
But apparently, her sister, who's also her manager, got on Instagram and said that that was before he was married. This was like apparently it was supposedly in like 2002.
all right. Listen,
What? He wasn't even in the league 2002.
Exactly.
listen, listen. 2002.
So what are you even
Listen,
saying?
This nigga was he was a junior.
So somebody capping. Exactly. Girl.
Right.
yeah. In 2022, this is 2022. This is 20 years ago. Like, how desperate do you got to be to bring up something from 20 years ago? Like, you willing to? But this is my problem. Like, you willing to send this man through all this hassle? He a married man now. You willing to send this man through all this hassle and try to embarrass this man and his family for something that happened in 2002, 20 years ago?
And then most importantly, to keep a damn storyline just to stay on that bullshit ass show. Fuck that show. I hate that show. Like it was on the other day. Cam was watching it, and it was like literally like I had my eyes covered because it's so just. I hate it. I hate it. Like I hate seeing black women arguing on TV. I hate the shit. And that's all the fuck it is. Like barely ain't nobody on there married. You know.
You housewife, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like just clown shit. And that's why she brought that shit up to be able to stay on. Hopefully be thinking it'll gain some type of traction and create another storyline to where she'll be on next season. Just to have some type of being relevant. Fuck her in that show.
Because she definitely ain't got no music, child.
Yeah.
But anywho, I think that's enough of the fuckery this week. Do we have playlist songs?
Yeah, I got mine. I'm pretty sure y'all trying to whoop y'all shit up. I'll go first. What you got over there?
Wow, B.
I'm putting it together now.
See? What about you, Des? You got your 3 already?
I'm about to pick 3 off this playlist.
I'm looking for one more.
My first one is 7 Avirex by the Cool Kids. The Cool Kids just came out. Well, I just came up on their shit actually before we ever even started recording, like a few hours ago. They got a 2-disc album. Forgot the name of it, but shit sounds pretty fucking dope. Bass for Your Face by Ninth Wonder, off one of his instrumental projects. Actually, the beat was for Fonte, Jean Grey, and what was his name? Lil B, the bass guy. B, remember him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lil B.
They made a record together, and then Black Steel by Scarface. Those are my 3.
Bet.
All right, I got my 3. Vori. I just randomly stumbled on his project. I'm like, okay. He got this song called Project Baby. Kanye and how do you say this nigga XXX extension? How you say
Extension.
Triple
X, nigga.
Yeah. Anyway,
I don't know, child.
True Love. I know they've had it on Donda 2, but I guess they put it on a new project that they put out for him. And then this last song, I don't know if I put it on here before, but it's Tyler the Creator. Come on, let's go. It's from Nigo, who created Bape. It's from a project that he put out.
Okay.
First song is gonna be Hot by Meek Mill featuring Moneybagg. Cause that album was good. And I like that song.
What was this off of Meek Mill last album?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the one that he got her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got her recover.
And then we're going to do hold on, let me share it. We're gonna do Right On Lil Baby. I don't know, it was on my workout playlist, so I thought I'd share. And then for the last one, we're gonna do some Highest in the Room, Travis Scott. Also on my playlist.
Well, y'all be pulling these songs out y'all ass.
We gotta listen. We gotta give the playlist some variety, okay?
Oh.
It is garden party week for me, so pray for your girl, because Lord knows.
Yeah, so this is the one that's like this is like the outside.
Yeah, this is the summer version of Party Girl. But we have a week of events, so events start tomorrow.
Yeah, it's for Juneteenth.
Yep, we got a week of events. Tomorrow is BrandCon, which is basically like a Naptown version of Complex Con, essentially. Finish Line actually just came through at the last minute wanting to sponsor that. So there's that. We got our pitch competition and demo day and Black and Tech Mixer is on Thursday.
Mm.
And there's the Black and Tech Mixer is going to be on the rooftop, swanky, cute, whatever. Friday is Party Way, which is basically a group called Seven House. They travel the country and they put on like events to showcase different Black artists, local artists, and they're actually from Indy. So we always host them for their indie version, but they do it in different cities, Dallas and stuff. So Party Way is Friday. It's always a good time. It's always very popular. It needs to be. I mean, it's like a streetwear moment, you know.
Yeah.
As we trying to get their fits off for sure on
You
Friday.
Got a fresh pair?
Hmm?
You got a fresh pair to throw on?
Yeah, I gotta figure it out. I was thinking about what the hell I'm gonna wear. I'm gonna figure it out though. And then Saturday is garden party. And thank the Lord, this year we have a ton of volunteers, so I don't have to work. Nothing. So I'm going to pregame. It's literally like 5 minutes from my house, not even 5 minutes. So the pregame will be at my house, and I will be rolling up, not having to work, going straight to the VIP section, sitting my ass the hell down because it's going to be hot as hell. It's outside. You know, people can bring their blankets and chairs if they want to, but it's a lot of ground. It's a lot of space. So no heels will be worn.
That's cool.
No. But I got a custom dress that I got.
Okay, custom dress.
You know, I'm extra when necessary. But
I'm pretty sure we'll see some pictures of your ass smiling in the air and shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's the signature.
That's the signature. That's what.
I'm always laughing. You always gotta give me mid laugh because.
Sorry, though. You like to be having fun, man.
Yes, it's gonna be a good time. So I'm looking forward to that because last year I did not get to enjoy it at all because I was working. So
yeah, I remember you complaining about it. It was hot and everything in that damn place. Yeah.
I really wanted to kill that fly. It's been flying around my house all day, and I've been trying to slap it out of the air. But anyway, that's all I got.
All right.
All right.
Special 44. It's a wrap. Make sure I get the playlist. It's on Apple Music. Title.
We didn't introduce ourselves today. We didn't say shit.
Introduce. Yeah. If y'all watch this long, then you must like us.
Yeah. Episode 44.
Yeah. And so I'll start. I'm B Quarter Beats on whatever.
I'm Destiny. Yes, I'm Beth. On Instagram. Put underscores in between all those words. Thanks.
B-Bell. You can find me on IG B-Bell _84 or B-Bell 84 _ one of the two.
Yeah, make sure I get TopShelf podcast on everything. Apple Podcasts, Behind the Scenes Network, YouTube, Google Podcasts, Spotify, whatever you listen on, it's on there. So,
all right. See y'all next week.
All
right.